Well, we are back in Canada. Lovely Canada, a little different than the beach. We are moved into our house. We spent the last week moving into the house that we're gonna be renting for the next while. It is fantastic. My kitchen is huge compared to the bus, even compared to our last house before the bus. It's really big. It's really nice. I'm loving it so much. So Michael is working on building the kids some bunk beds. The rooms are a better size than they were, but obviously still not big enough to put single size beds in there for everybody. So he's building us bunk beds, and then we're gonna get those set up, have some beds for the kids in their rooms that aren't on the floor. So we have been here a couple weeks now, and we have been itching to get out and do some hikes, go to the mountains, do some fun stuff outside, and it has been really cold until this last week. It has warmed up and it is amazing outside. It's still winter, there's still snow on the ground, but it's like coat and glove weather. You don't need so many layers anymore. It's awesome. So Michael was supposed to be working all this week doing skip the dishes, but he went out this morning to do his shift and something in the system was glitching. He wasn't getting any orders. So he canceled his shift and came home. We're like, well, what are we gonna do now? So we decided we're heading to the mountains. So we packed up, we had a good hearty breakfast. I made some trail mix bars. The kids are loaded up, other than Toby. Because we didn't plan in advance, he didn't have any warning, so he has some editing and stuff he needs to do for his channel. So he's staying here and he's gonna make us supper while we're gone. So we'll come home to a nice hot supper, which is awesome. So we're gonna make the 2.5-hour drive to the Rocky Mountains and go do a hike. This is gonna be our first ever winter hike in the mountains. We've never done it before. We picked a pretty easy hike. It's not gonna be too rigorous, it's not too long, it's not risky, so it'll be a good way to get our feet wet or frozen, however that works in the winter. Everybody excited to go to the mountains? Yeah!
All right, we're here at the Sifler Falls Trailhead. It is gorgeous, it's warm out, the sun is shining. I think sundown's at 7:30, so we just gotta be aware of that.
In about
Is it
4
4
hours.
o'clock right now?
It's 3:49.
3:49.
Be a little less than 4 hours.
So we'll just gauge where we're at in an hour and decide if we can make it all the way to the falls. I think we will. It's about 3.5 kilometers, but if we lollygag, it might take longer.
Well, Unfortunately, Jesse and Levi didn't make it very far before they were tired and ready to go back, which is just kind of how it is when you're little and hiking in big winter boots and big coats. You just get tired faster. So Michael is heading back with them, at least back to the suspension bridge. And I'm gonna carry on with the others. And we will see if we can make it all the way to the falls before the older crowd gets tired.
A bear cave?
Yeah, look! In there!
I don't think it won't go down.
How would it get in there? How would it get in there, guys?
Well, then how is there footprints on that even lower one? Mom.
Footprints.
There are footprints.
The wet snow drips?
Yep. All right, well, we made it to the falls. It was a pretty good hike. It's probably a good thing that Michael went back with the little boys because some of it was pretty steep and slippery. In the summer, it would be okay, but with the melty, soft snow, it was really slick. So now we gotta get back. We got about, I think, 2 hours till sundown. It took us about an hour and a half to get this far, so I don't think we should have any trouble getting back, but we gotta go down the icy hill now. So let's go and see how that goes.
Does it look a little steeper than it did on the way up? Okay, you're gonna go nice and slow. Side step. Keep your body low to the ground. Space yourselves out so that you don't bump somebody else if you start to slide. You guys are doing great. Don't go too far into the deep snow, like stay on the edge of it, but don't go where you're on a hill. How's the snow?
Good.
Just started snowing and it's gorgeous. The flakes are they're perfect. So nice. We made it down the steep part of the hike. It was a little slippery, but it doesn't really scare me. Like if someone starts sliding, even if they go off the edge, they hit the snow that's not slippery. And it also was just a hill with just a little bit of scruffy brush on it. So nothing risky other than maybe some bruises and scratches, but we made it down. We're back on the flat part of the trail and heading back to the bridge to meet Daddy and the boys. We did it! We made it back to the Suburban. All of the big kids made the whole hike the whole way. The little boys, they did pretty good. So we're gonna have a snack and make the 2-hour drive back home. Do you want to take your bowl and put it in the sink? Good job, guys. You want to put out some pink ones?
Yeah.
Okay, put one at every spot.
Yeah,
You guys are doing great. Good job. Thank you, Levi. Oh my goodness, you got the chair all by yourself? Good job. That was really good teamwork, guys.
Good job.
Okay, so tonight is a really special night. It is the first night that Bethany made the entire supper meal by herself, which is pretty crazy. She's 10, so I'm really impressed. I helped her with a few details, but actually not really much, mostly just with answering questions. So this is what she's made. Still in the oven, it's just finishing up. So she made lemon potatoes, and then I don't know if you can see on the bottom rack, that is lemon chicken, Greek style lemon chicken. And all by herself, she made a beautiful Greek salad. Looks amazing. And then the 3 little kids helped to set the table. So it's been a big, huge team effort today, and it's awesome. And we're gonna sit down and eat together.